Hi, this is part 2 of a two-part video showing you the opals I have available for these ring settings right here. This is design A21. It's a natural organic style setting for men or women and is a bezel cup style ring. So doublets look beautiful in this type of ring setting, as I told you about in video number 1. And this is ring setting A47, a men's ring. Or it could be for a woman who wants a big statement piece. I'll show it to you with an opal in it. I have two more. I already talked to you about triplets and some of the doublets, but I have two more doublets over here that I didn't finish talking about, so I want to show those to you. This one has this baby blue color, and it goes in A47, the larger ring. And it has this beautiful green fire. These are very, very high-end black opal doublets. Lightning Ridge mine. And they are just top of the line. If you're looking for the ring of your lifetime, I knew that my clients would want the top of the line high-end opals. And this will make an incredible ring. I'll have to cut it a little to fit in the setting correctly, but look at the color in that. Just amazing. I like the way that the pattern and the color works with that setting. And the price on that one. And these prices are in addition to the list price for that ring setting with a AAA triplet. So those ring setting prices include a triplet of AAA grade, or they are the baseline for one of these, and you add this price to the triplet, to the ring value in order to get the correct number. Now this opal, this particular opal, my opal supplier did not want to part with, and he definitely wanted to keep this one for him, make something out for his wife. And I convinced him that he should sell it to me. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opal. And let's see, I had 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this opal is number 6, which I'll put in the drop-down menu where opals are available to purchase. And this one is number 7. This dark color and these vibrant colors is so rare. You just don't see this. This is just incredibly beautiful, and I just really wanted to work with this. And that one is this price. Where is it? Here it is. So those are my doublets, and now I'm going to go to the solids. And I've got some solids in stock. Generally with the solid opals, you tell me what size ring setting you're looking at, and then I go to my suppliers and I purchase or I get pictures of maybe 3 or 4 of their opals cut in the size you need for that setting, and then you choose from there, and then I purchase that opal. So I don't keep a lot of solids in stock because they're in the $5,000 to $6,000 range, and I don't know if they're going to be the size that somebody wants for their jewelry. So I don't generally keep solids in stock, but I can get them very easily from my contacts. I love this opal. This is a solid black opal. And it looks like, I don't know what, it's definitely a space nebula or the Milky Way at night or something like that. It is such a great black opal. And this is a true Lightning Ridge black opal, and it's got light opal on both sides of the black streak, which is really unusual. And this opal will fit in this setting, or like I said, I can make a custom ring for you. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and set it in this setting and list it in the shop as ready to ship. And this one is $6,500 for this incredible opal. Wow. That is so incredible. And these are very large opals. You've got to remember that these are very, very large. This one is all blue. It's a solid black opal. I darkened the back just to reflect back as much color as possible, but you can see that the matrix of it is dark gray. Sometimes you can paint the inside of your ring setting with this black jeweler's ink, and it will help reflect back the colors of the opal if the opal has some translucent quality to it, which some of them do. This is a semi-black solid opal from the Lightning Ridge mine. See how it's a gray matrix? And look at the yellows and the sprinkling of stars in this gorgeous one. Look at the purples. It even has the rarest color purple. And this one is a 15 by 11 size. And this ring is a 14 by 10. So it is possible that I can cut this down and put it in this setting, or I can make another setting for it so we get the full size of the opal. I might make another one like this in a larger size. I hate to cut down an opal like this. Just a beautiful piece. This one's 5,000. And this is the other semi-black. Now this is very large. This is 16 by 12 millimeters. And I usually talk about opals not in carats, but in millimeters, because sometimes they're cut thin. Carat is a weight, and sometimes they're cut thicker. And really the face of the opal, the size of the face of the opal and the size that will fit in your ring is what large opal that they started from in order to have to cut this for you. The opals that they have to start from are 3 or 4 times the size of the opals that you end up with once you've cut them. So you really lose a lot of opal by cutting them in these calibrated oval shapes. That's why usually you see opals in odd shapes, so you can get the most out of the opal. But this opal was probably this big, probably an odd shape like that, in order to cut this beautiful semi-black opal. And this large one is 6,500. Look at that. It's an incredible opal. I plan on setting it in that ring setting. And one of the prizes of my collection is this opal right here. This is a boulder opal, and it is unheard of. It's so rare to see a boulder opal with this kind of fire, first of all. A boulder opal is an opal with the matrix included in the opal cut. It's a type of opal found in Queensland, Australia, this particular opal. But often you'll see this boulder opal incorporated into the opal, like with this one, for example. I love this opal. It's so unusual, but the opal vein here is shown how it's found in the boulder. But I'm going to go back to this beauty here. This one, look at this one. It's just amazing, isn't it? And it's just got purples and reds and yellows and greens. It is just the most extraordinary opal I think I've ever seen. And it will go in this setting in 14 karat solid gold, or it'll go in a custom setting if you catch me before I set it in something. And this opal is 7,000. Look at that. Very, very, very rare. Now these boulder opals are really unusual to see the vein like that and then see the boulder opal on either side. Usually there's just a little bit of opal and a lot of brown stone. But let me see if I can get the light on that a little bit more. There you go. But I just love this. I was so happy to find this unusual opal. And I'll have to make a setting for this. I don't have a setting in this shape. And then there's this one too, which is along the same line of boulder opal with the supreme, beautiful, premium quality opal in the center. And I love it. I love them. I don't want to cut these at all because I like the contrast of the boulder opal showing around the opal core. Now over here I want to talk about Ethiopian black solid opals, and I have a number of Ethiopian black solid opals. Actually, I want to show you this ring. This is a solid black opal in a ring that's already set, and you can look in my shop to see where this one is listed. If you catch the light on it just right, let's see if I can get you in focus here. If you catch the light on it just right, you can really see this beautiful fire in this opal. It has a really dark matrix, really black. So it jumps out and surprises you. Just amazing. And that one's listed in my men's opal ring section at this time of shooting this video. So these back here are solid Ethiopian black opal, and I do have them. This one in particular I can put into A21 design, and I can take it out of this ring and put it right in this setting for you. Just beautiful opal. Let me get the light on that. Let's see, look at the fire in this. This is a really, really high-end Ethiopian solid black opal. I really spend extra money to buy these very, very vivid opals. And an Ethiopian black opal, you gotta look, is very dark when the light is not shining on it. So I don't want you to be surprised when you get it home that it looks dark, and then when you walk outside or walk into the light, you're gonna see all this fire. This one is 600 and goes in the A21. And this one I haven't priced yet. This is a different, doesn't fit in any of those two ring settings. But I will list this ring in the shop soon. And this is another example of Ethiopian black opal. They have green, a lot of green, and the really high-end ones have yellow and red fire. With a clear body. A really, really different looking opal than the Australian black opals. Here's another Australian black opal. This ring somebody is already buying. Beautiful black opal, Ethiopian black opal in that. And then this same A21 design, I have already set some Ethiopian white opal in. And I have a number of these white opals in these large 14 by 10 millimeter sizes. And you can look at my white opals. I'll be making a video for my white Ethiopian opals as well. And you can look at them and choose by number which one you want in your ring setting. And look at how different they are. This one has these speckles, and this one has sort of the opalescent milky tone to it. And let's see if I can get those in focus for you. And I'm going to put a little light on it so you can see their color and fire. Those are Ethiopian white opal. And Ethiopian white opal is more sturdy than Australian white opal. They've done these drop tests with it, where they can actually drop it from a height and it doesn't crack or scratch. It does crack when you're cutting it. It is very difficult to cut, but in terms of impact in a ring, it actually held up. So that's really good to know. I look at my opals through magnification when I get them, and I make sure that they're flawless, that there's no little flaws secreted away in them that would lend to cracking. And if you have an opal with a flaw, it'll definitely tend to crack more if you hit something than an opal that is pristine and flawless and gem grade. And that's why I look at my opals closely and make sure I'm buying gem grade only for my clientele. I have one more ring to show you. This is the newest ring in my shop, and I made this one in 18 karat white gold with 0.60 carats of diamonds, beautiful diamonds, VS diamonds, and this beautiful, incredible, once-in-a-lifetime semi-black Ethiopian opal. And look at the colors swimming around in this opal. This one is not, I haven't even listed it in the shop yet, but I will list it very soon. You can find it in my opal engagement ring section. Look at the colors in this beautiful semi-black. And you can see that. You can see right through it with the Ethiopian opals. Just an amazing, amazing opal. And 18 karat gold. So, thanks for watching my video. We went from triplets in the first video to doublets, to solids, and to Ethiopian opal. And I even have amylite that I wanted to show you that I forgot. Amylite is a shell, a 70 million year old shell that has all the colors like opal. And I have an amylite section in the shop because I think my opal customers would really like amylite. See if I can get that in the light for you. There you go. It is very fiery and very, very beautiful. And it is called rare amylite because the majority of amylite shells are brown, and some of them have this iridescent quality to them. I'm making a pendant out of this one right now. It's just incredibly vibrant stuff. And I decided to set my ring settings that are existing in the shop with this amylite. Like this, for example, this green piece is going to fit in this ring setting. See if I can catch the light. There you go. Look at that color. It is like the highest end opal. These bright, bright colors. And I thought you guys would enjoy it. So if you like amylite, it costs less than the opals. And it is bright and colorful. Let me know, and I can set your ring with amylite too. Alright, thanks for watching.